Peace News Around the World, Part 17, August 2020.
The Afghan government begins to release the last 400 Taliban detainees, paving the way for the start of peace talks.
The Cooperative for the Development of Congo, or DODECO, in the Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo signs a ceasefire agreement with the government.
Libya's opposing governments each announce an immediate ceasefire.
The Myanmar government and 10 ethnic armed groups sign agreements on implementing a ceasefire and principles for establishing a democratic federal union.
The Sudanese government and opposition groups reach a major peace agreement after 17 years of conflict.
September 2020. The Afghan government and the Taliban begin first ever direct peace talks in Qatar in what is called an exceptional opportunity for peace.
China and India reach a consensus to quickly disengage troops and ease tensions in the border area.
Israel and the Arab states of Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates signed the Abraham Accords peace agreement as mediated by the U.S. President, advancing the path to peace in the Middle East.
Kosovo and Serbia sign a landmark peace agreement to normalize ties, which was mediated by the U.S. President.
The United States announces significant troop withdrawals from Afghanistan and Iraq. October 2020.
During a visit to Bahrain by an Israeli delegation, the two nations sign an accord to formalize diplomatic, peaceful, and friendly relations, along with cooperation agreements in various fields.
Bahrain becomes the first Arab country to sign an agreement with the U.S. to address anti-Semitism together in the Middle East and beyond.
Israel and Hamas announce a 6-month ceasefire following mediation by Qatar.
Israel and Sudan agree to normalize ties in a landmark peace agreement mediated and announced by the U.S. President.
Nearly 400 Israeli and Sudanese citizens participate in a friendly online chess competition to celebrate the two countries' recent peace accord.
A United Arab Emirates government delegation visits Israel to sign multiple agreements supporting collaborations in investment, technology, and tourism.
Israel and the United Arab Emirates discuss exchanging embassies soon.
Opposing Libyan parties sign a historic accord ending years of internal conflict following a number of peace talks facilitated by the United Nations.
The Sudanese government and opposition groups under the Sudanese Revolutionary Front sign a landmark peace deal in Juba, the capital of South Sudan.
Sudan and South Sudan agree to open 10 border crossing points and resume river traffic between the nations, as well as establish free trade zones to promote commerce and peaceful cooperation.
The United States and the Taliban pledged to reset their peace agreement in Afghanistan to reduce casualties.
The Yemeni government and Houthi group release more than 1,000 detainees combined in the largest such exchange during the 5-year conflict.
Thank you all involved in the peacemaking process. May heaven shower you with love and blessing. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/scrolls.